Welcome to the world of Eldermoor, where mystery meets magic in an exciting story. That takes us on a journey to uncover the hidden truth behind a mysterious mask. Will Elena be able to reveal the secrets, or will the truth be more than she can handle? Get ready for a journey filled with thrills and surprises. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Hit the like button and leave us your comments. We love hearing your thoughts. Now, let's begin our story. Elena stepped off the train, her heart racing with anticipation. The cool, crisp air of Eldermoor filled her lungs, and she couldn't help but smile as she took in the enchanting surroundings. The town was a patchwork of cobblestone streets and Victorian houses, their intricate woodwork and colorful gardens giving the impression of a postcard come to life. Yet, beneath its quaint exterior lay an unsettling atmosphere, as if the very air was thick with secrets waiting to be uncovered. As she made her way through the town square, Elena noticed the townsfolk casting furtive glances her way. Some whispered among themselves, their expressions a mix of curiosity and wariness. She could sense the undercurrents of suspicion, as if her arrival had disrupted an unspoken balance. Ignoring the whispers, she headed toward the library, a grand building adorned with ivy and old stone, a beacon of knowledge amidst the mysteries of Eldermoor. Inside, the musty scent of aged paper enveloped her like a warm embrace. Elena approached the librarian, a stern-looking woman with sharp features and even sharper eyes. "I'm looking for information on the Mask of Deception," Elena stated, her voice steady despite the flutter of nerves in her stomach. The librarian's gaze flickered with something akin to recognition. "Many have sought that mask, but few have returned with more than mere tales," she warned, her voice low and measured. After a moment's hesitation, she gestured toward a dusty tome resting on a nearby shelf. "This might be of interest to you." Elena's fingers brushed the cover as she opened the book, revealing fragmented accounts of the mosque's last known location, a hidden temple deep within Eldermoor Forest. The tales were laced with warnings about a guardian who protected the mask, a being said to possess immense wisdom yet unpredictable nature. Intrigued, Elena's resolve solidified. She would seek out the mask, for the truth it promised was worth any risk. As dusk began to settle, Elena ventured into the Eldermoor Forest, where the towering trees stood like ancient sentinels. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth, and the sounds of rustling leaves seemed to whisper secrets of the past. Each step she took felt like a leap into the unknown, a thrill coursing through her veins. Hours passed as she navigated the dense underbrush, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and fear. Finally, she stumbled upon an ancient stone structure, its surface covered in moss and vines, a relic of a time long forgotten. The atmosphere felt charged, almost electric, as if the very ground beneath her feet vibrated with energy. Cautiously, she approached the entrance, her senses heightened. Suddenly, a cloaked figure emerged from the shadows, their mask obscuring their face. "Who dares to seek the Mask of Deception?" the figure demanded, their voice a low, resonant echo that sent chills down her spine. "I am Elena," she replied, her voice steadier than she felt. "I seek the truth that lies within the mask." The guardian studied her intently, their expression hidden behind the mask. "To find the mask, you must first prove your worth. Solve my riddle." With her heart pounding in her chest, Elena listened as the guardian recited the riddle, their voice weaving through the trees. "I can be cracked, made, told, and played. What am I?" Elena's mind raced. The answer danced on the edge of her consciousness until, in a moment of clarity, she exclaimed, "A joke." The guardian stepped aside, their demeanor shifting to one of respect. "You may enter, but beware. The mask will show you truths you may not be ready to face." Inside the temple, the atmosphere shifted dramatically. Flickering shadows danced on the stone walls, adorned with intricate carvings that depicted the mosque's history and the seekers who had come before her. Each story seemed to whisper warnings of betrayal and loss, and Elena felt a shiver run down her spine. As she neared the heart of the temple, her breath caught in her throat. The Mask of Deception rested on a stone pedestal, bathed in a soft, ethereal light. Its surface shimmered invitingly, yet she felt a palpable tension in the air. With tentative fingers, she reached out and touched the mask. In an instant, a surge of energy coursed through her, and visions flooded her mind. betrayals from friends, secrets kept from family, and the faces of those she once trusted. The truth was a double-edged sword, cutting through the fabric of her reality. Stumbling out of the temple, Elena felt disoriented by the weight of the revelations. The Guardian awaited her, their presence both comforting and intimidating. "What will you do with the truth you have seen?" they asked, their voice calm yet foreboding. Taking a deep breath, Elena responded, "I must confront those who have deceived me. I cannot let the lies continue." With a nod of understanding, the Guardian stepped aside, allowing her to leave. As she made her way back to Eldermoor, her heart raced with a mix of fear and determination. The journey had transformed her, and she was ready to face the truths that lay ahead. Back in town, the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple. The townsfolk watched her with wary eyes as she walked through the streets, the mask hidden beneath her cloak. Each step felt heavy with the weight of her newfound knowledge. She sought out those she had once trusted, her heart pounding with trepidation as she prepared to reveal the truths she had uncovered. Elena confronted her closest friend, Mara, in the small cafe where they had shared countless laughs and secrets. The moment Elena spoke of the mask and the revelations it had brought, she could see the color drain from Mara's face. "You don't understand," Mara stammered, her eyes wide with fear. "Some truths are meant to remain hidden." "But I can't live in the dark anymore, Mara," Elena insisted, her voice rising with emotion. "We have to face what's been hidden." The tension between them was palpable, like a taut string ready to snap. With each encounter, Elena faced resistance, but she stood her ground, revealing the lies that had intertwined their lives. The truth was liberating but also destructive, unraveling the bonds that once held them together. As the fabric of their friendships tore, Elena felt a bittersweet sense of freedom. As the weeks passed, the town of Eldermoor began to transform. Elena embraced her role as a guardian of truth, guiding others to confront their own lies. She organized gatherings where townsfolk shared their stories, creating a community rooted in honesty. Slowly but surely, the shadows of deception receded, replaced by the light of newfound understanding. Yet, even as she helped others, Elena grappled with her own demons. The mask had revealed her own shortcomings and insecurities, her tendency to trust too easily, her fear of confrontation, and her desire to please others at the expense of her own happiness. Each session of truth-telling was a reminder of her own journey, forcing her to confront the parts of herself she had long avoided. Though the mask of deception was hidden away, its legacy lived on in Eldermoor. Elena understood that the journey of truth was ongoing, and she was ready to embrace it. As she stood at the edge of the forest, gazing at the town she now called home, she felt a sense of peace wash over her. The mask had revealed the way, but it was her courage that would continue to light the path for others. In the heart of Eldermoor, a new chapter began, one where truth prevailed and deception had no power. Elena knew that the mask had served its purpose, but the most important truths were those she discovered within herself. With a renewed sense of purpose, she turned toward the future, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. And as the sun set on Eldermoor, casting long shadows across the cobblestone streets, Elena took a deep breath, feeling the weight of the past lift, replaced by the promise of a brighter tomorrow.